Well, we're back on here finally. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on here. We've been extremely busy. We've been Shelly's been making flyers for Breaking Free LLC,
Well, that was
and
the
this is for
martial arts one.
and first we're going to show you guys the flyers that we made for Breaking Free LLC and for the land. And she's also been busy writing letters and dropping them off at the post office, so been pretty busy.
In English and in Spanish.
These are in English and in Spanish. I'm gonna give you guys a look-see at the handcuffs, breaking free. Now, for you guys that don't know, breaking free means several things. Breaking free, Shelly has her spirituality healing that she does, and I have the breaking free overlanding, breaking free from all the stress of the world and everything else. Overlanding, let's talk about it.
The healing retreat is not just for trauma and addiction.
Well, Shelly, you need to be on the camera and talk.
It's also how to break free from society. My hair's a mess right now. How to break free from this norm. How to break free from the government holding you back. How to break free from, all these videos you see about the police now and how people are actually taking back their power. Well, I'm going to show you how you can do that, and also how you can do that with the trust and putting everything in that where they can't get you for taxes. You don't have to pay taxes on the land no more. No taxes on your home, your car, nothing. All that. It's all within my courses and everything else. And our business is set up that way.
So, she handles that part of it. Now, let me tell you about the overlanding part. The overlanding is, let me tell you a story. We met a couple this morning at Walmart that was broken down. He's a mechanic, and his vehicle broke down. He lives out here in the ranchettes. He does engine repair. He's an engine repair mechanic. And they moved here from Ohio, and they're almost in the same predicament that we are, except our vehicle is still running. And we gave them the sources that people gave us, so they could get food and, sources for the laundry, because they have a homeless shelter here, but you can't stay at the homeless shelter. You can only eat there. Yeah, you can't stay all night there. Weird, huh? Deming, New Mexico has a serious problem, from what I hear, with drug addiction and homelessness, alcoholism, and other things that we won't discuss on here. So what we do is we bought this land for overlanders passing through that may have issues with their vehicle. If they want to come out, hang out for a day or so, or 2 or 3, or even a week, while their vehicle's getting fixed, or they work on them vehicles themselves. They'll have a camper they can stay in, to where they'll feel at home, comfortable. They'll have land to walk around. There'll be a theater screen, a drive-in theater screen, or there'll be vending machines, pop machines, all types of things for them to do, all types of activities. And we plan on having off-road races, all types of fun stuff, kind of like Overland, Neverland type of deal. Shelly wants to have her chickens, and I don't know anything about chickens, so
that's talking about the off-grid homestead too, as well. That's of course to that too, where you can live your life freely, sustainable,
camera,
and have the garden, the food, so that way when this world crashes, which is going to, You have everything that you need right there.
Yeah. Shelly doesn't want to be on the camera right now because she's her hair, but she's been working. So it's excusable to me, and if people don't like it, well, they can down the road.
Guys, leave her alone.
So,
She's playing with her toy. You go play with yours.
I think it's a great idea.
Go play with your toy.
And a matter of fact, I know it's a great idea, and that's why we've been working so hard at doing this. We're exploring all our options, guys. Grants, funding, working the streets. And what I mean by working the streets is passing out these flyers, sending letters, word of mouth, other people, getting people to subscribe to the channel, getting people to share all the videos, doing everything that we can to make this happen.
Right there.
So, yeah. I feel like $1 million.
No.
That's what I feel like right now. Even though we don't have a dime to our name, I feel like $1 million because I feel like we made it. We made it out of the gutter. We made it out of the gutter. We don't have to pay any rent anymore. We don't have to pay any car payments anymore. All I gotta do is fix my own vehicle, which I'm a mechanic myself. I can fix it. Just need the parts. We don't have to pay rent. All we have to do is work on the land. We've got a generator out here. We plan on getting another generator. So we're gonna do what we need to do.
And you can get solar.
Jennifer! It's
Yeah,
Jennifer
leave her
Stringer!
toy
Oh my
alone.
goodness!
Leave her toy alone or she's gonna bite you again. Play
So,
with your toy.
Before I go any further with this, I want whoever's watching to please like and subscribe and, just show some love. Because Jennifer will tell you, anybody that knows us, they'll tell you for the last 10 years, we've been struggling with bad luck, with vehicles breaking down, with all types of things. Deaths in the family, all types of stuff. So,
little girl, quit stealing everybody else's toy and
dogs,
you play with yours.
Our dogs are going crazy right now. Every time we get on the camera, these dogs start showing they is ass. So,
Because they keep trying to take everybody's toy and they're biting at her. And
I will put my foot in they is ass.
She got her own damn toy.
Don't take that serious. We don't want y'all to call PETA or, whoever. So, which I don't really care if you call PETA or not. But, yeah, anyway. Yeah, but seriously though, we have, like I was saying on Facebook, we have to walk. Look at this mud, guys. Look at this mud. I'm not going anywhere. Oh my goodness. Right in front of our doorstep. So I put an ad on Marketplace to see if somebody could wanted us to move some gravel for them that didn't want it anymore, and we were going to rent a trailer and come out here and put all the gravel right in front of the driveway and right in front of the door. And our van is way up there. This is how far we got to walk every day just to get to the van, guys. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. That is almost. It's over a quarter mile. And when you're walking with 5 dogs in the mud with about 70 pounds worth of computers, dog food, bowls, snacks, and whatever the hell else we got, gasoline for the generator, it is hell in high water, and no pun intended. But
Max, she's gonna bite you because
yeah,
of your toy.
that we just figured we'd get on here and let everybody know, we're doing okay. And Facebook, and we've been doing videos on Traveling Peer Recovery Coach on Facebook too. We need that channel to grow. So
No.
I feel like,
Boy, you better lose that attitude.
our sobriety
Go
is the most important thing that is keeping us going right now. Because 11 years ago, that money would have went to the dope man. And then we'd have been struggling to get a hotel room, get food in our belly, and all types of other things. But now we're just struggling in a different way. We're struggling to fix the van, but we have a van and it's working, and we're driving it, and we're all across America. We've been just about everywhere. Everybody knows this already. But anyway, we're going to do some work to the land. I'm going to get a lawnmower, a weed eater, whatever else I need, a bushwhacker.
Goats.
I've been digging with a shovel, guys. I've been digging with a shovel, getting up the roots with a shovel. And my hernia is as big as a basketball almost. Well, no, not a basketball. I'd say at least 2 baseballs. Yeah, it's big as 2 baseballs right now. But I'm going to go to the hospital when I feel like my journey is almost set. And my journey won't be set until I know that the dogs will be taken care of for a week or 2. And this dries up out here because I won't be able to get to the land if I'm not able to walk that well. They say it's an in and out surgery, but my friend just had surgery and they said it was in and out for his elbow, and his arm is still messed up, and this has been almost 6 months ago. So I never believe what the doctors say, because anything can happen, anything can go wrong, and I don't want anything to happen to Shelly and my dogs or the land or my van while I'm down. And they are my world, and you guys are my world. You guys have been, for you guys that have stuck on here, that have been here from almost the beginning and the beginning.
Well, girl, you better leave her alone while they're toys. She's gonna get you.
You guys are the world to us, and we really love you. And I want to come and see all of you. You know what I mean? I want to see all of you. I want to, and I will come. And for a lot of you subscribers and followers, I will come and see you and show up at your door smiling. So, yeah. And I'm not a serial killer, so I can tell you that too. So, yeah.
Leave her toy alone before she
we went and seen at least 4 or 5 of our Facebook friends so far. So,
9 weeks old.
And they live across country, like 2 or 3 day drives, 1,800 miles.
Jennifer, but we
24, 5, 6 hours.
Her schedule never lined up when she was in Iowa.
Yeah, she was in Iowa, wasn't
yes.
she? And we would always be cross country somewhere, or
anyway. Van broke down, or there was always something that was keeping us from being able to go see her, and it made me mad.
But yeah, I've got another channel on here on YouTube, and I don't even remember what the name of it was. It was Real Talk, but I think I changed it because there was too many of them, and it's more like a podcast type of deal, radio type of deal, where I'm just talking about random stuff and how I feel about it and expressing my true opinion. Yeah. But anyway, we've been doing okay since, but it seems like ever since we moved here, it's been the land of entrapment. Things have went, south. We did lose a van, but hey, you know me, I'll get another one really quick. You know me, I'll get quick. I'm looking for another all-wheel drive Chevy Express or a 4x4 truck, something to drive out here, because y'all seen the mud, and we can't. That one's all-wheel drive, and it's heavily equipped for these situations, and it took me a full day to get it out, but I got it out, and now it's here.
You won't have another one, baby. I'll have to take it away from you.
So Shelly, the other
martial art one.
Yes. Here's my martial arts one. It's in Spanish and English too. Now this isn't just regular martial arts, guys. This isn't the stuff that you see on Jackie Chan movies. This is self-defense, and this is real self-defense. Stuff that's going to save your life. Stuff that's going to make you aware. make you feel adequate and safe and confident in any situation that you're in. I guarantee. I've been fighting since I was, I don't know, 11, 12 years old. Since I was in high school, I'm not proud of it, but I have. And my grandfather put me in martial arts when I was a kid, and I just took the stuff that really works out of every martial art that I've done and put it together and made it my own. And I've trained high school kids, grown people, women, men, weapons, hand against weapon, whatever you can think of. Now, back in my 20s, I was a amateur bodybuilder. Well, I would say bodybuilder slash power lifter. I was 175 pounds, had a 400-pound bench press, and I was okay. I've been to jail several times, been locked up twice. Got locked up once for assaulting a police officer. That was my first felony. 3 years. And yeah. So had a couple of minor drug charges and a cocaine charge. I did 6 months in jail. Had a heroin charge. Did a year in jail. In and out of jail most of my juvenile life. Then when I got up in my 20s and 30s, I was still messing around, but slowed way down. Then I decided to make a change in my life. Found God. Found Shelly again, because me and Shelly have been knowing each other for almost 30 years. So found Shelly again on New Year's Eve. On top of that, at the homeless shelter, got together, and then we fooled around for a while with dipped and dabbed in drugs, and then we decided to get clean. I had a police officer friend that he was cool as hell, and I'm not gonna say his name because he's a narcotics detective, but he was cool as hell, and we still talk about him to this day, and that's what made us finally get clean. And we cut it right out. We started buying Suboxone off the street, first of all, to cut out all the other stuff. Then we decided to do it legitly and went to clinics. And ever since then, we've been clean. And it's been 11 years. So, yeah, I'm very proud of our growth. I'm very proud of what we've become. Everybody's not a millionaire. Everybody doesn't have, the clout or whatever. Some people can work as hard as possible and not become millionaire. Some people are rich in friends. Some people are rich in money. Some people are rich in life. Some people are rich in fruitfulness. They give, and that's what makes them feel good about themselves. Some people are motivational speakers. We got certified in peer recovery coach. We got 2 different certifications in peer recovery coaching. The first one is just regular peer recovery coach. The second one is where we can work in the emergency rooms along with the doctors, the nurses, and everybody else. Now they're making it to where we can work alongside the court systems and county attorneys and give recommendations for inmates that have been struggling with drug addiction and things like that. Now, in my opinion, there's no place for a drug addict in jail unless they're just too far gone, and they've done some really bad stuff in their life. We've all done bad stuff in our life, and some of us haven't got caught, some of us have. But if it's just regular drug addiction, stealing, theft, whatever the case may be, no, they these guys need treatment. But first they have to want the help. They've got to want it for themselves in order to accomplish anything. They've got to want the freedom. They've got to want to be able to change their surroundings and change their friends and change their environment. I mean, you've got to want life, brother. Because I'll tell you what, these drugs that they have out here now, they're nothing like we had in the 80s and 90s and even the 2000s.
Go play with your toy.
They're putting all types of crazy crap in it. Fentanyl, people are ODing on. They're thinking that they're doing a line of C when they're actually doing the F word and all this other crap. I mean, I tell you what, drug dealers don't care about you. Drug dealers don't care about you. Drug dealers only care about money and what you can provide for them.
Hey, Mama,
so,
look here. Hey.
Off to another subject.
Hey, that is not your toy. This is
so
your toy.
We
you play with your
are
toy.
going to do our best to try to feed some of the homeless people here once a month, maybe twice.
Nosy man.
And we're going to do videos and things like that and see if we can build up our viewers.
Now, get over here and sit down.
Because I feel like we should give back. I feel like we owe society, because society has, even though we don't feel like, even though we're not as high as we should be,
no,
as far as money and things like that, I feel like we owe society, because society has been there for us. We're still alive. We still have each other. We still have the dogs. We still have a chance and the opportunity to be great. So, hey guys, hey, Max, Shadow. Still have an opportunity to be great. So, we're gonna.
What did you just say?
Max, come over here, buddy. Come here, bud. Yeah, so I just felt like I should get on here and say that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna ask you guys one more time to please like,
no,
and
you guys
subscribe,
don't want to play with your toys.
and leave us a comment down there. We love each and every one of you guys, and I always read the comments. I just can't see that well while I'm on it, even though I have glasses. These are dollar store glasses, by the way. These aren't even prescription, but they magnify my eyes enough so I can see well enough to drive. So that's good enough for me. So anyway, let me read these. That's weird that you can't stay at the homeless shelter. Yes, it is very weird that you can't stay at the homeless shelter. That's why me and Shelly are going to do what we can to put some more campers out here.
And what did we just tell you?
What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find some way to fund and get some campers out here to where they can stay, and if we can get them to work on the land, like when we get our business started, to work on the land and, for their shelter and, all that, because we're planning on putting solar panels on each one of them, so there'll be electric and things like that. Of course, they'll probably have to find a way to get their own food and stuff. We plan on getting a van or a bus so we can get them back and forth to town, because it's a 15-mile drive to town from here. So that would be an issue, but I believe that if we can get something worked out to where they can have some type of shelter where they can go, and the idea is for them to be away from the drugs, away from town, and sober up as much as they can. And maybe, just maybe, if they find a purpose in life, maybe they'll want to do something bigger. Because I know that when I was out on the street and I was doing stuff, I always wanted somebody to reach out and give out that helping hand. I always wanted money too, of course, but that was the drugs talking there. But I always wanted somebody to reach out and just say, hey, I'll give you this opportunity, somewhere to stay, you just help out and do this, do that, you know what I mean? So that will help me, and that will also help them.
But there will be no drugs allowed on the property.
There won't be any drugs allowed on the property. Now, whatever they do in town is their business, but we don't want any foolishness out here, and no foolishness. Yeah, no foolishness. So, yeah, that's the plan with some of the campers. And the other ones are going to be for overlanders that need somewhere to go while their vehicles are being worked on. And we also plan on putting solar panels on them, so there'll be some form of electricity so they can charge their phones, have light, listen to the radio. I don't know.
Some of them will be used for the retreats when I have them once a year.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been doing trying to get grants and funding and investors. You know, even if somebody wants to partner, I'm not greedy. You know, if we're all making money, then we're all making money. As long as we're all making money, I'm happy. As long as everybody's happy, that makes me happy, because that means that I'm doing my job. So, yeah. Like I said, we plan on having people help around, as far as, because we're not gonna have all these bushes and stuff.
I'm gonna make that go a little bit. To be a partner, there is a contract that has to be signed. It's called a PMA. It's just because of the way that it's a PMA, and the reason that is because the way that our business is set up, where it's a faith-based business, is not a 501, it's a 508. And the way that it's set up under the trust and everything else, the trust runs everything, and if we don't set it up the same way with everybody that comes up underneath us, then it can mess up our business as well and make us where we have to end up putting in the tax.
Are we non-profit?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, we are non-profit based, and that's really it, guys. But anyway, as far as the martial arts classes, the first martial arts class is free, so you'll know what you're getting into and what to expect, and you can ask me anything, and we will go from there. And to all my followers, we love you guys. And
we love you guys.
For everyone that's not following us, we love you guys too. Come on aboard and watch us a few times. If you don't like it, then hey, you ain't got to watch it. You know what I mean? This is America, I think. So, anyway.
I hope so.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. We've been on there long enough. God bless you guys. We just want you guys to know, Breaking Free LLC and Michelle Wofford on Facebook.
Shelly Wofford.
Yeah, Shelly Wofford, Michelle Wofford, we got all of them. Anyway, Shelly Wofford on Facebook and Breaking Free LLC. Also, Traveling Peer Recovery Coach on Facebook. We need the followers. We need to reach 100 in order to do live videos. We've been doing reels, and they only give you a certain amount of time. Traveling Peer Recovery Coach is also on here on YouTube. And we also do TikTok now, which I'm new to. I'm an old man, so
on TikTok it's the same thing. It's the Woffords Overland Services.
Yes, Woffords Overland Services.
LLC.
It's so many things. I forget. That Alzheimer's get you. When you're my age.
Whatever.
But anyway, and what else we got here? Instagram. We got Instagram.
Yeah.
How come we don't never do Instagram?
Instagram's the same. Woffords Overland Services LLC.
Okay. Yeah, we better go over to Instagram and do a video.
Instagram, Facebook, go straight to Instagram.
Okay, well, we still better go over to Instagram. So, anyway, we love you guys, and God bless you. Stay strong. Be positive. Peace. How you turn this thing off, Shelly?
The X.
All right. X marks the spot. DMX. Ooh, well. Okay, I'm gone.